Hi guys, so I'm going to go ahead and do a video on some tips I do to get more volume in my hair, and I've gotten a lot of questions based around this idea, so I wanted to make a video for you guys. This is going to be a talking video. I am deciding to kind of like separate the tips into categories, so I'll include the time frames I guess below in the description if there's just a certain category you want to look at. And there are like routines out there where you can use rollers and you can use curling irons, and like it's a process. I'm actually just going to be showing you like tips, and I'm especially very low maintenance with my hair. I don't really do much to it because I just adjust these few things in my routine that save a lot of time but work for me. So these tips might not work for everyone, but I wanted to share with you guys because I find that they work really well for me and they might be able to help you in some way or another. So first I'll be talking about my haircut. When you have your haircut, you want to make sure you have texture, and if you grow out your hair long, you don't want all of your hair to be the same length because that tends to weigh your hair down, because that way your hair will have a lot more volume, be able to work a lot better and a little bit more light and airy. And also with layers, it's a lot easier to style. The curls and stuff will have more volume if there's shorter curls that are lightweight. They'll tend to not weigh down your roots especially. I advise you to get textured layers. I get cascading layers, so my shortest layers in my hair are about right here. So that's the haircut part. Next, there's some things that I do in the shower when I wash my hair and after I wash it. First and foremost, when I wash my hair, I like to focus my shampoo in my roots and not on my ends, because shampoo tends to dry your hair out because it's meant to clean out the oils and stuff. And in order to keep your ends as healthy as possible, you want to make sure that you still like maintain and like keep the oils in your hair, especially in your ends, because those are the parts of your hair that tend to dry out a lot more. And then I like to put the conditioner mainly in the ends of my hair, not towards my roots, because conditioner, it has a lot of moisture, so it weighs your hair down and you don't want to weigh down your roots. So make sure you shampoo around your roots and then keep your ends conditioned. Another thing that I do is I don't sleep with wet hair. When I do this, sometimes I forget or sometimes I fall asleep and my hair, like after I take a shower at night, I just go to sleep. I wake up and my hair is extremely flat. And I feel like a lot of people make that mistake of going to sleep with wet hair. It kind of like molds your hair to your head because of the pressure you apply when you're laying down. So when you go to sleep and your hair is wet, it dries like this basically. So when you wake up, your hair is going to be flat to your head. I like to let it air dry and make sure that it's almost completely dry before I sleep on it. And if you can't do this, then blow dry your hair if you need to, but just don't sleep with really wet hair. And like I mentioned, I do shower at night. I find this a lot easier on me in the morning. It cuts the time I need to get ready by a lot, and I like the results of doing like my overnight heatless curls, which I have a tutorial for, and letting it just air dry, because that way I can avoid using heat. And one thing that works for me that I can imagine may not work for everyone is that I like to go to sleep with my hair in a bun, because if my hair is in that upward motion, my roots are being lifted for whatever amount of time I'm asleep. It just makes your hair have a lot more volume because your roots are so lifted. And the bun that I do, I'll go ahead and show you guys. And the bun that I do isn't the bun where you like twist your hair like this and then you like wrap it around. That's not the bun I do. What I do, I don't know, it's hard to explain. All I do is I grab my hair in a ponytail and then I just pull my hair through and then wrap it around, just like that. And I find that if I do this even higher, like this, and I just sleep on it, when I take my hair out in the morning, it's really messy, but it has a lot more volume at my roots at least, and then you can style it the way you want. And this is when I don't do my twist braid. So if I want my hair to just be maybe straighter, a little bit more messy, then I'll do the bun thing. But like I said, having your roots dry in an upward motion is really, really helpful, because that way you don't have to worry about applying more heat or doing anything extra to make sure you get more volume, because you want to, like I said, keep your volume, especially focused in your roots. The next category will be the things I do when I style my hair. One thing I don't do is I don't really like to brush my hair when I'm styling my hair. I brush my hair before I take a shower to make sure that I don't have any tangles in my hair, and then when I wash through it, I don't tug on my hair and cause further damage. But I do not like to brush my hair when I'm styling it, because I find that this causes my hair to be really frizzy and dry, and it kind of loses its texture when I brush through it, so I don't like to brush it when I'm styling my hair. Another thing that you can do when you're styling your hair is to tease your hair, especially like around the crown of your hair and the roots. But that's something I don't like doing, because that means you'd have to probably add hairspray, and it just kind of takes away from the texture of my hair and the way I like it to look. And my hair is naturally thick as it is, so I don't really find that I need to. But it definitely does help if you don't already have thick hair to just tease it a little bit when you're styling it. Another thing I do, when I apply hairspray to my hair, I don't just leave it like this and then hairspray it, because that way everything is just kind of weighed down after you hairspray it. So what I like to do is I flip my hair to one side with the roots lifted like this, and then I take my hairspray and I'm hairspraying it like this, and then I kind of just do this motion here, so that way all of my hair is kind of lifted as it's drying with the hairspray, and it's not ever just in one place and not molded against my scalp or anything. And then I'll flip it over again and I'll hairspray it this way with the same motion, and then I might like flip my hair over and then hairspray it, and then hairspray the back, and then just go like that, because I don't want to have it be molded. I want to make sure that there's a lot of air and a lot of texture when I'm hairspraying my hair especially. Another trick that you can do if you don't already have thick hair but you want thicker hair and you can add more volume to it is by actually using extensions. I have never used extensions ever, because I find it that I don't really need to, but it definitely helps people that need that. And a lot of people think extensions are for hair length and only length, but a lot of people find extensions that are the same length as their hair just to add more thickness to their hair, and that way it looks more natural too. If you like don't already have long hair, you want to add more volume and you want to use extensions, you can always just get the same length and have added thickness. And then there are a few things I like to do throughout my day just to make sure that I maintain volume in my hair and my hair doesn't go flat throughout the day. I always like to have my hair up in a bun when I'm not really caring about the way my hair looks. Like if I'm driving somewhere, I'll put my hair up in a bun like the bun I showed you guys earlier, so that way when I get to where I want to be and I'm in public, wherever, I can take it down and my hair has a lot of extra volume. And I also like to flip my hair part back and forth, so that way my hair doesn't get like flattened at the top. So I like to wear a middle part a lot, but sometimes I like to just flip my hair part over to the side like this and then leave it for a little, and then I'll flip it to the other side like this, and I'll just kind of like push it up at the roots and the crown and just kind of do this throughout my day. Make sure I switch it on and off and I'm not just keeping it in a middle part, because if I keep it in a middle part, my hair goes extremely flat. So those are my little tips and tricks. I hope this helps you guys. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to comment below with more video suggestions and subscribe for more videos and like this for more videos. So yeah, hope you're having a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.